All right, welcome back. We are now still working on part two of this extended gesture drawing of this still life right there. You might want to show the still life just for a second to remind everyone what we're looking at. Okay, so when we last left off, I was working with my black Conte and I was getting a little bit more definite, some darker marks, and I'm going to be coming in with the eraser again. Once again, really not using my eraser all that much as a editing or a removing tool, but using it a lot more as a light mark making tool. I'm going to do that for a little while, and then I'm going to switch, come in with my vine for a while and put in some bigger tones. So we're kind of in the middle stage of the drawing. So after having built it up for a while more linearly with graphite and with black Conte, I'm now kind of coming in and just kind of trying to block in some of the larger shapes of value where I see dark areas and light areas, and to a certain degree also just trying to put in a little bit of tone behind everything, even though I'll probably eventually erase that back, just so it's not perfectly blank white. And you'll probably see why that works when we get closer towards the end of the drawing. Now I'm coming back in with my Conte, and I'm holding my Conte flat like I was using my vine earlier, like as a flat mass making mark, as opposed to a linear or pointy kind of mark. I'm using my white plastic eraser right now for those who are paying attention to tool switches. As this drawing gets more and more built up, the eraser on my mechanical pencil probably won't pick up as much, but the white plastic eraser is still quite good at making very sharp light marks. Now, because this is an extended gesture drawing, there's passages that will take time to kind of build up and get just right. And the graphite works well for that kind of process. I'm using a pretty soft graphite pencil right now, so woodless one, which is good because it allows me to make a sharp mark if I want, but also kind of a more tonal mark. All right, I'm going to start to get some darker gesture and area in here, defining some crisper lines, some more specificity. But remember, even as I'm making marks like this, it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm saying that's it, that's exactly where the edge of that tongue on that boot is. It's a statement of it's probably here rather than a statement of it's absolutely definitely here. Because everything is always open to correction, always open to looking at again and saying, wait, I see it a little bit differently. Poor bunny has been beaten up by the dogs over the years, so it doesn't really have either eye. One is just a dark area where the eye used to be, and the other is completely a white hole of just stuffing flowing out. It's kind of gruesome. One of the things that I like about these early units, about the gesture unit and the contour unit, is they are a great equalizer. Whether you're coming to a drawing class having had a lot of experience, or you're coming to a drawing class having almost no experience, all that you really need in order to get good at this kind of thing is just faith, just a belief, a willingness to say, I'll try it. Just to try something, just to take the risk of giving up a little bit on what you think are your skills in drawing and saying, I'll put those aside. Oh, we're getting down to the wire here. All right, in a moment we're going to end this drawing or end this video, and then we're going to start up at the final part where we're going to talk about finishing a drawing like this. All right, I will see you in part 3.